Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Spanish lower league extravaganza. What a treat I've got in store for you today. It's the match that the whole of Spain is talking about. We've got second against third in the Tercera Group 7. It's San Fernando de Henares against Trival Valderas. Let's do this. San Fernando de Henares is about 15 kilometres east of Madrid. It's one of these places that's got the name of a nearby river in the name of the town. So think Newcastle upon Tyne or Stoke-on-Trent, that kind of thing. Now the Henares is the river in question. It doesn't even flow through the town. There is another river that does, called the Jarama. And seemingly about a century ago, this place was actually called San Fernando de Jarama, but the local council decided completely randomly that they were going to change the name of the town without consulting anybody, without telling anybody, to San Fernando de Henares. So think about Aberdeen just randomly and suddenly changes its name to Aberdeen. So here we go, we're underway already. San Fernando de Henares is Trival Valderas. Nah, don't worry. I've just arrived at the Estadio Santiago del Pino. Let's go and check it out. So here we have it, solitary stand. And guess what? A running track. Just can't get away from these at the moment, can I? Now, CD San Fernando were founded in 1929, but they've never been higher than the Tercera. Now, in fact, they've actually spent 36 of the last 41 seasons in the same league, which must be incredibly boring if you're a fan of this team. And in all that time, they've only been even remotely close to securing promotion once. Once in 36 attempts, which I find is actually incredible. And that was when they made the promotion playoffs back in 2006. But maybe this could be their year, because they're flying high in second spot in the table at the moment, helped by a 9-game unbeaten run in September and October. They've had 3 wins and 3 draws at home so far. All of the games here have been really tight, and I'm expecting another one today, to be fair, against Trival Valderas, who are just 1 place and 2 points behind them. They were actually the early league leaders when I saw them lose away to Canillas earlier in the season. That was one of only 2 defeats that they have suffered so far. I think their home form has really been their strength. Their away form has been a little bit patchy, but they did secure a pretty big win away to fellow playoff hopefuls Alcobendas in their last away game a couple of weeks ago. Here comes what is by far and away the defining, if not to say best feature of this ground so far. Look how close these get. If you ever come to live in San Fernando though, make sure you buy yourself a good set of earplugs. Right, this is a top of the table clash on an international weekend. I was expecting a bigger crowd. Good people of San Fernando, where are you? That would have been the earliest goal of the season, and possibly the earliest goal on this channel, I think. It's a bit like a hot potato at the moment, I think. Oh, is that going to be a penalty? Everybody's chasing after the ref. No penalty, no dive, nothing. I always used to think that players and managers shouting "well done" to another player who just lumped an aimless ball up the pitch was a phenomenon that was confined to British and particularly Scottish football. But I've discovered today that no. Water break, it's a balmy 13 degrees. I knew what he was doing though, knew what he was doing. Right, out of absolutely nowhere, we just had a string of about 20 passes from San Fernando that culminated with that cross. Unfortunately, the cross let them move down. But in terms of actual quality in this game, that's been about the best we've had. Right, I've said this before this season, and I'll say it again. Number 2 at left back, definitely not a fan. I think we've got number 9 playing right back on the other side for San Fernando. Customary Tercera División half-time silence. Right, I'm not going to lie to you, that was not a great first half. I think the less said about the first half an hour, the better. The ball was basically just bobbling around all over the place and nobody could get it under control. Not helped, I have to say, and I've said this before as well, not helped by the artificial surface, which doesn't look like one of the better ones, to be totally honest. Although having said that, I think San Fernando in the last 15 minutes or so definitely showed that you can actually play football on it, and they've definitely taken the upper hand towards the end of the half. So getting the ball down a bit better, that their midfielders dropping in to the defence to help out the centre backs when they were in possession, getting the full backs a bit higher up the pitch. Having said that, they've not really managed to create anything meaningful apart from a few kind of hopeful crosses into the box that didn't manage to reach their target. Now, I was watching, or I was listening rather, to a radio programme that I've just discovered that kind of focuses on the Spanish lower leagues, and they did a preview show at the start of the season saying how Trival Valderas had apparently the best midfield in the division. Now, I haven't seen any of evidence of this at all in the game and a half that I've seen them so far this season. But you know, they must be doing something right because they're flying high at the top of the table. So maybe, just maybe, we'll manage to see something from them in the second half. I do quite like the look of the number 11, it's kind of an inverted winger. He looks to be their best bet of finding a breakthrough, but it's been pretty slim picking so far. Right, I know a lot of you are interested in these kinds of things. Here we go, the San Fernando Cafe. This is where all the magic happens at half time. Back post. Oh, that was the ball. Oh, it didn't quite get enough curl on it. Unfortunately, there's no way to get around the other side of the pitch here, so I've made my way to the other side of the halfway line for the second half. How's that for a different perspective? To be fair, it is a very nice view from this stand, so it's quite good in that sense. Looks a little bit fuller from this angle over on this side of the stand. Not exactly full though, is it? Actually whipped out my sunglasses for a short period at half time. How things have changed. There's a really stiff breeze blowing into this stand. There's a girl sitting just along from me who looks like she'd rather be anywhere else in the world right now. She looks so miserable. San Fernando started the second half pretty much in the same way as they finished the first. Can they make it count though? Oh, that was the best ball in the box they've had. They've had quite a few of them. This is what I've resorted to. Really can't be a long left, so lads, let's see if we can get a goal from somewhere. Can't even keep the corner on the pitch. Brilliant. Well guys, I think it's probably fair to say that that match didn't quite live up to the hype that I gave it at the start of the video. How would have imagined? Yeah, 0-0. It's first 0-0 on the channel. Maybe ever? No, I think maybe I did one game that finished 0-0. I mean, I've had some pretty good games this season, and that was definitely not one of them. San Fernando were the only team that looked like they were ever going to at least try and win that game without actually looking like they were going to win it, if that makes any sense. They were passing, they were probing. There's some nice little touches in midfield, but as soon as they got into the final third, Trival Valderas just shut them down pretty easily, to be fair. They're a bit of a mystery of a team for me, Trival Valderas. They're obviously doing well in the league. I've seen them twice. They've been pretty poor on both occasions. They didn't offer anything going forward at all today. I don't think the San Fernando keeper had a single save to make in the whole match. You could probably count the number of touches he had on one hand as well. It's a strange kind of ground this. It shouldn't really work from a traditional point of view, in the sense that you've only got the one stand, you can't go around the other side. You've got the run-in track around the pitch as well, but having said that, you do have a cracking view from the stand. I mentioned that earlier. And you've obviously got the added bonus of the planes flying overhead. I don't know if that's a bonus or not, but it's a bit of a plane spotter's paradise. The stadium is actually a little bit out of the town as well, but there are different ways to get here. You can come down on the metro, line 7 will take you here. You can also come on the commuter train, although it is a little bit of a trek from both. I think it's half an hour from the commuter train, more or less, a little bit less from the metro station. Anyway, sorry I couldn't bring you a better game today. Unfortunately, it's a little bit out of my control. Hope you enjoyed the video nevertheless. Thanks so much for watching. As always, if you are a new viewer, please subscribe on YouTube and also get following on Twitter, on Facebook and on Instagram. I'll see you guys again next week, hopefully with a better game.